Welcome back into Main Street Living, Cheryl. I am a big celebrator, okay? I'm a big fan of celebrating all of the things, the little things. So, of course, I'm a huge fan that there's so many different months that we celebrate. And in case you didn't know, in addition to Pride Month, June is also National Foster a Pet Month, which I have to imagine is one of your favorites.
Oh, it is. It is. And Danielle, I'm a foster failure. And we'll talk about that a little more in this interview, but it's actually a good thing. And here to tell us more about fostering animals, we want to welcome in Jackie Noble from the San Diego Humane Society. Welcome to Main Street Living.
Hi there.
Thank you so much for joining us. So, we are now in National Foster a Pet Month, as Danielle said. What does it mean to foster a pet, and what exactly is involved in fostering?
So when you foster a pet, you're opening up that space that in the shelter for the animals that truly need to be here in the shelter. So not only are you opening us up a kennel space, but you're providing that care and enrichment that animal needs to have a low stress time while they wait for their adoptive family to find them. So at San Diego Humane Society, we provide you all of the supplies. All we really need you to do is to provide the love and support to the animal until they're ready to be adopted.
So, obviously, you touched on opening up the kennel space. Well, why is it so important to be able to get pets into the homes while they're waiting for these forever families?
So we are in our busy season here in San Diego and across the country. It is very, very busy in animal shelters, and especially with 4th of July coming up next month, that is the busiest time for animal shelters across the country. We can expect about 300 animals to come into our care between July 4th and the 7th that are potentially getting scared by fireworks and may escape. So we really need that space available for those animals coming in, but not just at 4th of July, all throughout the year. If we can get these animals into homes, it's really going to reduce their stress levels and give them the best place to wait while they get into their next home.
Yeah, and I know it's so important too to open up some of those spaces to allow more animals to come in, because if you're at capacity, then I know that's a sad situation if you can't take in more animals. So the fosters certainly are helpful there. And I know fostering sounds like a win-win all around. So what are some reasons why families don't volunteer to foster?
The number one reason that's documented and that we hear are people are scared to fall in love and keep all the animals that they foster.
Like me.
I have adopted my fosters as well, and it's great. If you have a space in your home and you fall in love with your foster and would like to adopt, we encourage that. We don't discourage our fosters from adopting their animals. But your ultimate goal is to get them into their next home and provide them that temporary bridge between the shelter and their next home. So we can provide emotional support to help let them go and move on. And we even have an adoption ambassador program where you get to talk to their next family and get to hand them over, which can really ease some of that stress on the foster parents. So that's the number one reason. Sometimes people think that it's going to be really expensive to foster, but as I mentioned, we offer you all of the supplies along with medical support for the animal as well. So you're not responsible for vet bills, you're not responsible for the food. We really cover everything. So we just need your time and a little bit of space in your home to support that animal.
And lots of cuddles and loving. Oh.
So as you can see, Cheryl was not able to make a goodbye here because they're very hard. Goodbyes are really hard. So what can you tell us about this program? Pretty cool that Petco Love is running this month, the My Foster Breakup Story Contest and Breakup Kits.
So if anyone has ever fostered, it's happy tears, it's sad tears when you hand over that animal. It's really a bittersweet moment, and Petco are capturing on that bittersweet moment, and are asking fosters to write their foster breakup story from the animal's perspective, and provide the fosters with kind of an emotional support kit with ice cream and cozy things to wear and things like that to support the foster through that emotional handing over of their animal. And there's the opportunity for organizations to win a grant if a foster parent from the organization is selected. So we really encourage people to share their stories about their fosters moving on to their next homes. There's even a Spotify playlist to play in the background as you hand your animal off and But I will
Oh.
say one thing our foster parents love to do when they hand their animals off is to schedule a time and pick up their very next assignment. That's one way to cure a broken heart, is to keep on fostering and open up your home again to the next animal in need.
Just be
That's
ready to get hurt again. Okay.
Yes, I know, but it's good though because you're helping so many animals, and without fosters, I mean, these poor babies would be, in shelters and maybe on the streets and have no way to go. So it's great that the fosters are stepping up. So who are the people or families you hope this campaign will reach and actually convince them to open their homes to fostering?
We encourage anyone to foster. So it doesn't matter if you live in an apartment or a house. It doesn't matter if you have a yard or you don't have a yard. It doesn't matter if you own or rent. Really, anyone can foster. We have anything from a hamster that's, itty bitty hamster that needs a foster, all the way up to large breed dogs. Some of the animals we have, like neonatal kittens, need around the clock care. And then some animals, like our small pets, you just need to check in on them and interact with them a couple times a day and feed them. And it's a little less time consuming. So whether you work, don't work, really, we're looking to encourage anyone that has the ability to open their home to sign up to foster and to support us. We have a ton of small pets here at the shelter. And so you don't even need a big space, really. You just need a little nook in your home to be able to dedicate to them.
It can give people a sense of purpose too, if they're lonely or retired or
I
just,
was just thinking that, Cheryl.
yeah.
Yeah, I was, because my mom's retiring, and I'm also thinking about empty nesters. I feel like there's a lot of different ways that we can reach people. How big of a need is there for foster homes, not only in San Diego County where you are, but just around the country right now?
There is a huge need. We did see during early times in the pandemic a huge outpouring of people stepping up to foster. And as people were going back to their offices and back to their day jobs, we did see a little bit of a drop off there. So it's the need is not over. The need is still very much there. And like I said, no matter if you're working full time or not, there is an animal for you in need that you could take home. So whether or not you're in San Diego or far, there will be an organization near you in need of a foster.
Oh, and quickly before we go, where can our viewers go to learn more about your program and fostering in general?
So for San Diego Humane Society, you can go to sdhumane.org/foster. Our application is all online, as is the training. So the first time we see you is to pick up your foster pet. So we make it really, really easy. And we even have a brand new foster portal where you can search every single animal we have available for foster. So you can find that foster match and open up your home.
Oh, and as a reminder to participate in the My Foster Breakup Story contest, write a breakup letter from your foster pet's perspective and share it on social media with the hashtag MyFosterBreakup and tag Petco Love and SD Humane. Wow, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, Danielle, good stuff. Lots of feels here. And from a love for animals to a love for art, where you can see some beautiful artwork next.